All right, 10th A. Is this paper visible to everyone? The sample paper of year 2019 and 20? All right. So today we are going to revise the table coding based on this question. So all of you, for 1 minute, carefully observe the coding, carefully observe the diagram given, then we'll start solving it. Okay? And no instructions have been given, so we are to take instructions from our own side, but we have to maintain the logic of the question also. All right, so let me open the notepad. Is the notepad window visible? Is the notepad window visible? Arman, Diksha, roll number 11. Okay, so let us start the coding. I am taking the title of the page as 2019, as we are revising the sample paper 2019. Okay, I am taking the body BG color as gray. Now I am starting with the table tag. I am taking the border as 5, border color green. Okay, width I am taking 250. Now see the question carefully. Now I am switching between two windows. Are both the windows visible to all? The window of the sample paper as well as the window of the notepad coding. Okay, see carefully the green vertical border. In the question, carefully see the vertical border in green color, and it is appearing only on the left side. It is appearing only on the left side. So this indicates that frame is to be appear only on the left hand side. So which attribute you will take? Frame attribute. And what will be the value of the frame attribute? LHS, left hand side. Okay. So let us start and see this serial number, class, and number of students. All the three cells are bold. Okay. So this complete row is the header row. This complete row is the header row. Right? Now, the first cell of the header row is spanning across two rows. So it is the case of row span. It is the case of row span. And the second cell of the header row, class, that is also spanning across two rows. Okay. And the third cell is spanning across 3 columns, and it is moving in the horizontal direction. So this is the case of call span. So here I will take frame equal to LHS. Any caption given? No caption has been given. So I start with the header row. The first cell of header row is spanning across two cells. So I'm giving the name serial number. Okay. Then we have class. Again, row span equal to 2 class. Then we have the third cell, which is spanning across 3 cells and moving column wise. So this is the case of call span. So here we will write number of students, and here I close the th tag. So here my header rows finish. So I am closing the tr tag. Okay. Side by side, keep noting down in your notebook. I can ask anyone to share the notebook on video. Anybody's roll number can be announced. So be very, very careful while observing the coding. Then next, we are moving here in the second row. Now the first and the second cell of second row already merged with the first and second cell of the first row. So in the second row, we'll be having only 3 cells. So this is the second row. TD, English, TD, Hindi, TD, regional. Okay, clear? So here comes the end of second row. Now moving to the third row. This is the normal row. No row span, no call span. Okay. So this is the normal row. Okay. So we have, let me copy paste it. Now here I will write 1. Then I have 10th A. Okay. Then I have 35. Then one more TD cell. 10. Okay. And then we have 6 and I close the TD. Now in this row, we have 5 cells. In this row, we have 5 cells. Okay. Then coming to the last row. So again, I copy paste this row. Number 2, 10th B. Then I have 31, 15, 4. 31, 15, and 4. So that comes the end of the table structure. So here I am going to close the table tag. Here I'm going to close the body tag. And here I'm going to close the HTML tag. Okay. So let us save this coding. Then we'll see the browser view to check our output. I'm writing here 10th A 2019 sample paper 3 May 21.html. Right? So let us see the browser view. See the browser view. Clear? I just give the color to the header row. So if you want to give color to the header row, you can apply BG color in the TR, and I am giving yellow. The background color of the header row I am giving yellow, right? And I'm increasing the width to 300. See, clear? You can make your table more colorful by applying separate BG color for every row. Here I am giving green. Here I am giving the BG color pink. And here I am giving the BG color as orange. So let us see the browser view. See the table. See carefully the entire table. I have given separate color to each row. Is it clear? And see the border. The green color border is only appearing in the left side. I just increase the zoom level so that it is clearly visible to you. The green color border is only appearing on the left side because I have given the value of the frame attribute as LHS, right? Clear, all of you? So that was the question of 2019 sample paper. Clear? So now I would like to revise the assignment that I have given to you people. Is MS Word visible? MS Word page visible? I think this was the assignment which I gave to you day before yesterday. So let us discuss the coding of this table now. Here, the way the colors have been shown in the table, the same I expect. The same I expect. And you have to follow all the instructions given over here. Right? So let us create the coding of this table. Is the notepad window visible to everyone? So let us start. HTML, head, title I am giving assignment 3, and I close the head tag. Khushi, is the notepad window visible? Okay. Now I'm clicking on this MS Word window. This is also visible. All right. So let us read the instructions. Background color of the page is gray and background color of table is blue. Body BG color equal to gray. Table BG color equal to blue. Okay. Next instruction given. Border is of size 3. Color of the border is red. Border is of size 3. Border color is red. Next, height and width of the table is 200. So height 200, width 200. Height 200, width 200. Okay. Header row is of green color. Table is centrally aligned and its data too. Read the fourth instruction. Table is centrally aligned and its data too. Now you have to use separate alignment for table, separate alignment for the data of the table. What I mean by this is apply the align attribute here inside the table tag and give the value center. We'll be taking align attribute inside the table and we'll be giving the value center. Now this align attribute which I have taken inside the table, it will bring the entire table in the center of the web page. But let me tell you one thing, it will not affect the data of the table. The align attribute used inside the table tag won't affect the data of the table. Okay, so our first row is the header row. Now when you will be writing the coding on your registers, on your assignment registers, make sure you follow proper indentation and proper formatting. Okay, don't start all the tag from the left side. Please see here on the screen. Don't start all the tags like this. This is wrong. Apply proper indentation, okay, so that each tag is clearly visible and formatting is also taken into consideration. Now header row is of green color. So header row green color. Now, as already told you, header row has two inbuilt features. It is automatically centrally aligned and by default it appears in bold form. So while creating the header row, if your data of the header row is in the center, no need to take the align attribute. Okay, but see here, the header row is spanning across 3 cells column wise. The header row is spanning across 3 cells column wise. So this is the case of call span. TH call span equal to 3, revision of topics and TH closes. Revision of topics and TH closes. Clear? So this was my header row. Here I close the header row. See the way I have written. Indented TR tag. Then inside the TR tag, I have indented the table header. जो TH टैग मैंने लिया है वो TR के थोड़ी अंदर जाके लिखा है, मैंने ऐसे नहीं लिखा. See here. All of you see the screen carefully. Don't write like this. Go little inward, then write. Proper hierarchy should be followed. Then TR align equal to center because I want all the data of the table in the center. Right? So I am giving here. Now see here. The first cell of the second row. First cell of the second row. It is spanning across 4 cells row wise. It is spanning across 4 cells row wise. So this is the case of row span. And see here, special character has been used, ampersand. And ampersand in separate line, topics in separate line. So that means you have to apply here the BR tag. TD subjects. This is also row span equal to 4. Subjects BR ampersand AMP semicolon, the HTML code for placing the ampersand symbol, then BR, then topics, and close the TD tag. Right? Then this complete is the second row. The row which I have shaded in front of you, this complete is the second row. English and poem, the next two cells for the second row. English, then next is poem. Okay, so close the second row. Right now I am copy pasting it. Now in the third row we'll be having just two cells because the first cell of the third row already merged here. So in all the remaining rows, we'll be having just two cells. But in the last row, we'll be having just one cell. So here we'll be having just two cells, computer and, oh sorry, I have to write here. Computer and tables. Okay. So this ends the third row. Now after the third row, let us create the fourth row. Maths 1, geometry algebra. Now see here, this is the fourth row. The third cell of the fourth row is spanning across two cells row wise. The third cell, geometry algebra, of the fourth row is spanning across two cells row wise, right? So see here, maths 1, then row span equal to 2, geometry BR algebra. Okay, algebra. Clear? So we left with the last row where we'll be having just one cell because the third cell already merged here. TR align equal to center, TD break, TD closes, then TR. Clear? So my table coding finishes. Here I close the table tag. Here I close the body tag. And here I close the HTML tag. Right? So let us save the table. I'm saving in documents. 10th assignment 3 table.html. Let us see the browser view. Compare the question with the browser view. That is why I told you first you type the coding on PC, check the coding, check the browser view. If you are 100% sure that your output is same as given in the question, then you start writing the coding. This will increase your practical skill also. You will get more confident with respect to coding part. I'm giving you 1 minute so that you can go through the coding carefully. All the instructions have been fully compiled with. Okay. No instruction is left. So you can very well check the coding. Any doubt, you can raise your hand. I will unmute you. I again show the browser view. See carefully. Clear? 10th class. Am I clear to all? 10th A. All right. Rest of the questions. Now, those of you who knows the answer, they will raise the hand. I will unmute you one by one. Let us discuss the questions and list various attributes of image tag. And list various attributes of image tag. Yes, Prabgun, unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
The attributes of image tag are SRC, that is source, width, height, and border, align, and alt.
Yeah. The attributes of image tag are SRC. Okay. Then we have height. Then we have width. Then we have border, align, alt. Okay. So these are the attributes of image tag. Clear? 5 attributes of TR and TD. 5 attributes of TR and TD. Yes, Aditya, give the answer. TR tag. Unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, 5 attributes of TR tag are BG color, align, V-align, height, background.
Okay. So for TR tag, we have BG color, background, height, align, and V-align. Okay. Now, TD tag. The attributes of TD tag. Yes, Parth, unmute yourself. All right. The attributes of TD tag are align, V-align, width, BG color, row span, call span, okay, and background. Clear? All right. Write the HTML command to insert an image tree.jpg in the center of the web page having border 3, height 200, and alternate text as sorry, no image. So when we want to have image in the center of the web page, the only solution is center tag separately, img src equal to the name of image is tree.jpg. Now see carefully. The examiner is not specifying the path of the image, that where image is stored, in which folder. So directly you take the name after the src attribute. You can take direct name enclosed in double quotes. border equal to 3, height equal to 200, alt equal to, sorry, no image. Close the angle bracket and close the center tag. Am I clear with this? Am I totally clear with this?